Hey there, I'm Casey and welcome to my garden in Tampa Zone 10A. Today is September 15th, 2024 and this is our garden walkthrough video. Check it out. Okay, so this is the outside of our garden, so the food forest. We definitely want to use all of the area and the space available. So even one of our bananas is outside, so hopefully no one messes with it. And we're going to put a cage around it. But you can see we're using the fence, and I think these are these black beans? So these are black beans. We've been harvesting a lot of them. Then we have our sugarcane wall. There are three varieties. There's the red one, the black one, and the green one. And they do taste different. We have a neem tree. This is a nice utility plant to have in the food forest. And we keep walking. Here's just like demo islands for the neighborhood. This is an olive, African blue basil, canna, porterweed, more canna. This is lemongrass, and this is allspice. And then the last island that we never show really in our videos, this is moringa and lemongrass and Mexican sunflower, just as a chop and drop, and it provides beauty to the neighborhood. Oh, speaking of beauty, there's beautyberry also. You can make jams out of that and eat them. When we enter the garden, we're going to start with our fragrant flowers. This is 4 o'clock, and then this is a large sweet almond bush. One of the favorite smells in the garden. Coming into the garden, the first thing that we have is orange sherbet. It is being annihilated by those Sri Lankan weevils, but it's regrowing just fine. We have papaya. We've been eating so much papaya, and we prefer it green. We've got scorpion pepper. Over here, this is butterfly pea vine. You can make a tea out of it. You can eat the beans and the leaves. Then here we have our loquat. This is Christmas loquat, and it's starting to flower. There are also grapes and passion fruit on the trellis up there. This is a soursop seedling. It's loaded in flowers, but I don't think we have any fruit on it yet. You see the flowers? Next to it, this is our Pickering mango. It's going to stay small and dwarfy. It's a little bush. Then we have another moringa. We've got lots of moringa planted around the food forest as a pioneer tree for our more sensitive younger fruit trees. This is Ooh La La avocado. And then down here is a jaboticaba. They like shade, so that's why we planted the moringa up here. And then we have katuk. Katuk is an edible perennial green, and it's starting to flower on some of them. This is porterweed. A beautiful flower, brings in the bees. You can make a tea out of it. You can eat the flowers. This is Floragon mango. This is a nice classic mango. Around here, we have mulberry. This is blackberry jam fruit. It has little fruit on it down there. Then we have our chaya. This is Venus. This is my one, a jackfruit. Now when we come in here, it's kind of crammed because there's wasps everywhere, so I don't know how far we can get in. This is Barbados Cherry. Down there is a Thai papaya, and the tree looks beautiful. Now in here, this is Kokopo. There are wasps because we can't get too close. And then you can see the other bananas. These are Grand Nain and Dwarf Cavendish in here. And at the base of them there are blackberries. I need to come in here and thin them out some. Prune them up. Along the house we have passion fruit. And here's peanut butter fruit. We picked 2 of them last night, so we're going to try it today. And we've got more papaya. This is butterscotch sapodilla. It's like buttered brown sugar, so delicious. These are our Namwa bananas. We've already harvested 1 plant of them, and 1 is currently flowering. We'll see it on the other side. We have more moringa. This is the Painter's Cherry Lotta. Here we have our Honey Kiss mango. And behind it is a peach, but the peach, if you watch the videos, you know it hasn't done anything, so it's going to be removed. Maybe next year we'll get some. Back here, it's starting to get a little crowded. There are blueberries. This is Senna Olata. It's a good topical for any skin infections. This is a fig. This is the Violet de Bordeaux fig. There's a pomegranate. This is Sky Vine taking over. We got Cerasee. And this is another blueberry fig trap. This is Firebush. You can, if you get like a sting or any irritant, you can put it on you with the leaves and it'll make it stop itching. This is Popuculai or lemon meringue mango. And then last up here, this is a black sapote, a Reineke variety. Delicious. There's some more blueberries. I think that's emerald. And we've got miracle berry. Oh look, there's berries. This bush is 3 years old. Very, very slow growing. And now welcome to the backyard. We have recently propagated our Namwa bananas. So we have 3 pups. So if you want Namwa bananas, we have those. We start with Jaboticaba. We're gonna like that. And then we have another variety of the firebush. Then we have, this is Sapphire Shower. And after the rain, look what it does to the floor. So incredible. There's also Sunshine Mimosa, the native ground cover. It's a little overgrown in here. This Chinese violet grows really fast, but you can make a tea out of it. It's a medicinal in the food forest, but we're gonna prune it. This is noni. There are fruits on it, but I guess the rain pulled it down. Oh wow, yeah. So this is noni fruit. We're going to try some shortly. We're going to make a video on it. It doesn't smell yet, but it'll get translucent. You'll see in the video. Then we have our coconut cream mango. Oh, it's too early, or all the blooms were yesterday on the hibiscus. This is a lion's tail hibiscus. It was so pretty yesterday. Then we have our Cestrum. So many plants. I've got more papaya. I think these are the Red Lady papaya. The one in the front where the heart one's from Josh Jameson. We've got Naranjilla. There is fruit punch mango. Back there are edible leaf or cranberry hibiscus, and there is a sea salad tree. It's like Kiko's crump. These are mulberries. We have 3 varieties of mulberries grafted onto here. This rootstock is Shangri-La. We grafted Chiang Mai 60 and Skinner on there. We've got to prune it. These are more bananas. These are Kokopo, like we have in the front. This is China jackfruit. It's a jackfruit hybrid. This is M4 mango. And then I'm going to go back there now. This is a sapodilla. It's getting sooty mold. It needs more sun. But back there you can see our shampoo ginger. Pepper's back there now. You can squeeze and check out that video, make your own shampoo and conditioner. There are more flowers under here. This is a cha-cha. And on this island, we're going to start with another sapodilla. It has fruit on it over there. This is Silas Wood. Then we have our Jamaican cherry or strawberry tree. Has little red berries that taste like cotton candy or Captain Crunch. Back here there's more just flowers. So you're probably looking at the orchid right now. And then here we have Firespike. There's Blackberry iris. There's a lot of white fly in here right now. This is shooting star. Little purple flowers on it. And then there are more bromeliads back there. There's coffee. This is a mulberry. This is the world's best mulberry. And then back here we have more blueberries. And then there is a another mango back there that we're top working. It's a seedling / orange essence and pina colada. This is one of my favorite smells in the garden. This is Chinese perfume. And it has these small little yellow flowers that smell incredible. So then there's more bananas back here. There's Dwarf Cavendish and Grand Name. And beautiful heliconias. There are wasps everywhere. This is a white sapote, the Campbell variety. It's being protected by a moringa. And at the base we have pineapples and 2 varieties of blueberries. This is an ice cream bean. It's going to be providing shade to a cacao that's hidden back there. He's still alive, but he's hidden. Then we have more butterfly pea vine. There are 2 dragon fruit in here being swamped by the pea vine. And here we have choquette avocado. More Canna edulus. There is a jaboticaba under here. And then we have this beautiful butterfly ginger. It smells really good. On this little island, we never really see this perspective. It starts with white chocolate jasmine. It smells just like a faint chocolate. It smells real good. And then you can see our queen's wreath, and it's starting to flower. But under here, if you want to get in closer, there are coffee. All of these coffee beans. So this coffee is about 9 years old. And it's finally producing a lot. Let's go to another perspective. This is chenille. It's just a pretty flower that we have in the garden. We have our carambola. This is starfruit. This is the Fuang Tung variety. And hopefully we'll get some fruit. We haven't gotten fruit off of it yet. Down at the bottom, this is Clematis. This is another one of the top fragrant flowers in the garden. So this is the Pea Vine again. We've got this beautiful Plumeria. Back here, this is Acne. There are shrimp plants everywhere. And then these are the solo papaya. They are from Hawaii and they actually taste pretty good. So back here, the papaya are protecting our cacao. So this will give us chocolate. Everyone loves chocolate. So here are the papayas. And then we have pineapple pleasure, a mango. This is just a citrus berry, right? Something like that, just for fun. Pineapples. This is more of the peanut butter fruit. I think it had, got fruit on it. We've got more pineapple on the ground. This is a jackfruit. This is cochin. This is sherbet berry. Then we have our edible hibiscus. This is the Chief Kubo variety. These are our flowers. This is like purple Firespike. We've got the Tahitian Hat. This is Ronnie avocado. He's much taller than I am now. We planted these really small. It's so fun watching it grow. Then we've got more bananas. Let's check out the side garden. So over here the garden starts with a custard apple. This is a San Pablo custard apple. Then we have another Barbados cherry. I think there were cherries. I don't see any. There's Cerecy. Then we have our guava over here. This is the Ruby Supreme, or it's also called the Homestead variety. And all along the fence here is Shampoo ginger. Here we have an early season mango, the Rosy Gold. This is Patomba. Then we have another jackfruit. This is Golden Nugget. And then above where you are right now, this is Cecropia. I read that it's dropping its fruit because it doesn't get enough water, and I think because we're getting too much water now. So inconsistent watering. Here we have another custard apple. We don't know the variety of this one, but we had it last year and it tastes like raspberry yogurt. It was so delicious. And then back here is another, this is another Sapodilla. This is Molish. It's got a whole bunch of them on there. And then in the raised beds, we've got things like rosemary, mint, garlic, chives. There's more mint over there, the sweet potatoes. And the newest addition to over here is our Kaimito. This is Burgess. We're also going to add Lara Purple. Alright, this is the last section of the garden. We're going to start with our Bougainvillea. This tree is 11 years old and it has 7 varieties of colors on it. I've been grafting it. I started grafting it about 4 years ago. This is another white sapote. This is again the Campbell variety. It's supposed to taste like flan, so that's why we have 2 of them in the tree in the food forest. Do you want to go out that way? Maybe we can continue the tour on the outside of the garden. So to continue the tour, we're going to come on the outside because these trees are on the property line and it's kind of dense in there, so it's easier to see outside. This is a sugar apple. We got it as Kampong Mauve, but it's a seedling and it's green, but it's still delicious, so we're going to keep it. After we harvested the fruit, you can see that we tipped it, so it's going to have a lot more branching structure and more fruit next year. So we have all of the Bougainvillea, and then this is Lula avocado, and she is loaded in fruit. All along the fence we have Tindora, or perennial cucumber. It's a perennial vine. It's really aggressive, but it makes these cucumbers and it grows year-round. It might slow down in the winter, but there's no pests, or few pests relative to real cucumbers, and they taste just like cucumbers. And it takes over the fence. This is a Canna, the Trompo variety. It's also called egg fruit. This is another avocado. This is the Simmons variety. You can see the cucumber just fills the fence. Our next tree along the property line is ice cream mango. You can tell by the thin leaves. And then way down there we have a Mame. It's a Laredo variety. We might not keep it, but it's there now. So let's go back inside and look at other stuff. So inside this front little area, this is gack fruit. We needed a male and a female, so we have 4, I think, planted in there. This is Gefner Atamoya. Got mealy bugs on it. I just need to hit it with a hose. In this raised bed, this is perennial lima bean. It's a tropical perennial lima bean, and it pumps them out like crazy. This is that canistellar egg fruit. All here we did Seminole pumpkins, but the pickle worms came and it ate everything. So we flipped the bed and just went with a perennial, and we're planting pineapples. These beds have been in the full sun for 3 years and there's no damage to them. If you're interested in raised beds, birdies are really, really good ones. We've seen other ones that have rusted and stuff, but these ones have not. In this raised bed, we have gingers and turmerics, and we also have sweet cup. This is a different kind of passion fruit. We tried it with Julie and Lara. It's really good. In this bed, we are propagating sugar cane. This is Redlands white sapote, and we've got arrowroot all in that bed. There's more sugar cane. This is root beer plant. You can make a tea out of the leaves or wrap meat that you're steaming. Make tea. This is red galangal. This is turmeric. That's ginger. This is another sapodilla. This is the Alano variety. There are a few fruit on the floor down there. So a few more trees that we have left in the food forest. This is our Thai giant Jujube. We cut it to about 4 feet tall and a foot in a few months ago, and you can see how much it's grown. So in a few months we'll have a whole bunch of little apple fruit, and they're really delicious. This is our Miami soursop. It's loaded with flowers, but unfortunately there's no fruit set on it yet. And then the last tree that we have over here, this is our Nam Doc Mai mango. It didn't flower for us this year, but hopefully next year will be a big crop for us. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. You can see a lot of food can be grown in a small area. This is 0.17 acres in a suburban Tampa neighborhood. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.